Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about inferencing. So this should be our little review for you on Tuesday, 4/21/20. So I'm going to read the directions to you so that you can hear these from me because I think these are really important. It says, please complete the PowerPoint by dragging over the appropriate answers to its correct place. And please fill in the text where it says type text here. You have to type in where it says type text here or it is going to be deducted on your score. Complete the entire slide before submitting. Turning in a blank slide will result in a 0. I hope you enjoy working in this PowerPoint. So let's make sure that you are taking the time to fill out this complete PowerPoint. So if it has you drag things over, please drag them over. And if it has you filling in your text in certain places, please do that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. What does it mean to infer? So take a second and think about what you know about inferring or inferencing. So when we infer or we draw conclusions, we take what we know and what the text says. We put the two together to make meaning for what we think is happening. So we take what we know and then we add it to what the text actually says, and that is our inference. So we're going to take a look at an example and then we'll get working on it together. So make sure that whenever you are trying to figure out what does it mean to infer and what you're inferring from a text, a picture, a story, a book, make sure that we know what we know and we know what the text says. So let's take a look. Look at this picture here. It says, let's practice. Move the inference pieces where you think they go according to the picture. I read a little thing the other day that said a picture is worth 1,000 words, and it is. So take some time and just look at this picture here before we start to inference. Make your own inferences before you look over here. So cover those up with your hand and make your own inferences. So where the actual arrow is pointing is the inference you are making about that specific piece of where it's pointing to. So make a couple inferences on your own. And let's go over here and look at these. It is fall or winter. A storm is coming. They are trying to fix the house, and then someone lives here. So which one of these makes you infer that? Which one makes you infer that a storm is coming? Which one makes you infer that a storm is coming? Let's see, is it the trees? Is it the cinder blocks underneath the house? Is it this DirecTV little dish here? Or is it the weather and the clouds? I'm going to say that a storm is coming is going to go over here with the weather and the clouds because it's dark and I can infer that it is dark and it looks gloomy. The birds are going this way, so I think that the storm is brewing maybe. So I think a storm is coming in because it does not look like a sunny day. So you will infer by looking at these pictures, or I'm sorry, this picture, and filling in the appropriate place. Now let's take a look at this. It says, when we respond, it is important that we restate the question and write in complete sentences. I can infer that, so this is your restate, and because we are using full sentences, let's see. What inference can you make about this house? So you would type your text here. I can infer from the picture of the house that what? And then you would say, because of what? And then it says, what conclusions can you draw about the age of this house? So what conclusions can you make of this house about the age of it? And then let's take a look at this next one. So when you infer here, you do not have any choices. You are making your own inferences, and you're going to type them in those text boxes there that just lit up. So make sure you take time and you look at this picture really, really closely. What can you make of this picture? What 4 inferences can you make about this picture? I'm going to go ahead and make one. They are camping and having a bonfire. I want you to make the other 3. So make sure that you are looking at this picture closely. And what can you take away from it? I'm seeing the tents. I'm seeing marshmallows. They've got a fire. They're smiling. There's a bunch of them. So I want you to take some time and think about that. What inferences can you make about the picture? So what are some inferences you can make about the picture? You made those up here. And then it says, what do you think the kids are looking, or why do you think the kids are looking to the right? So what can you infer? Why do you think that they're looking to the right? And then here on the last slide, you are going to type your text here and answer the questions here as well about this short little story here. So what are some things that you can infer about Sherry? So remember, what do we know and what does the text say? That is going to be an inference. What can you infer about Sherry's exam? And what do you predict will happen next? So that's pretty cool. You get to predict what you think is going to happen next. So make sure you take some time and you review this and you really take the time to read over it. But make sure that when you inference what we know and we add it to what the text says to be able to take away the inference. Now, I know that these pictures do not have a text to go with them. So you are just making an inference just by looking at the pictures. You're studying the pictures. You are making sure you're looking at all of the details. Sorry, that is just messed up. There we go. Make sure you're looking at all of the details to make your inference. Okay, guys, so if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me and let me know. Have a great day.